Hey everyone, just wanted to jump on here real quick and talk a little bit about Checkit TV and what's been going on with him. For those of you that don't know who Checkit TV is the guy who went in the Prosser Creek Reservoir after AWP found Kylie Rodney, and after the sheriffs took Kylie and her car out of the water, he went back in and found some of Kylie's belongings, such as the laptop and her hairbrush and the Bob Ross little tree mints, which is really awesome, and the family really appreciated it. However, there are some things that I think need to be said. Obviously, he's new to YouTube and he's going to make mistakes, right? And he also doesn't do this for a living, which I mean, he's dealing in a real open case where somebody really died, someone's real life tragedy, and he's going and retrieving items out of, I guess, what you would call a crime scene, even though law enforcement was pretty negligent in leaving all that stuff in the water. That's a whole nother video in itself. But anyhow, he went in there without gloves, got the items out, and there were some other things that he did that I was just like, what is he doing? But let's put all that to the side for a minute. Like I said, he's new and he was trying to help and he made mistakes, right? It's the attitude that I can't with. He's been coming off very pompous, almost like he has this desperate need to receive a pat on the back. I think that it's awesome that he helped give the family a little bit of closure by giving them some of Kylie's belongings. But miss me with the sanctimony. Like, I can't with that shit. And then he goes on and on and on about how he doesn't want to sensationalize this case and makes like 3 different videos about these Bob Ross happy tree mints. Then last night before I go to bed, I see this community tab post of his. Let me read it for you. Handing over the laptop video has been removed and not available to anyone. Please do not join our channel as it is not available to view. Apologies for the inconvenience this may have caused. Until we have mature audiences, we will no longer be showing the video. We will be monitoring the web for copyright violations. Have a wonderful day. See, this is the thing right here with the copyright violations. I don't think that he understands what fair use is. In case you haven't noticed, I added a few extra fair use stickers just for his video today. Anyhow, I hope he does research what fair use is, and that as long as the content creator is presenting their content and it's transformative, that it's okay. And I also hope he researches what a false copyright strike is and how it can affect his channel. Besides that, if he's so focused on growing his channel so he can help more people, you'd think that he'd want creators to react to his content, because then more people end up going back to his channel. I guess he hasn't figured that part out yet. Anyways, let me play you a clip.
How do I say this? Take it out of context. I'm just going to give you a quick example of what I mean by taking it out of context. What I mean by that is, if to those who have joined the channel and become members, when you guys see this video, I bleep some parts out. And the reason why I do that is because it's important to do that. Because I don't want things to get out of context. So I'll just explain to you guys what I mean by that. In the video, when I'm handing over the stuff to the family member, the individual, I tell him, hey, like, here's all this stuff, etc. And then I bleep certain things out. The reason why I bleep things out is because I don't want things to get out of context. To those of you guys who have watched the video, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. It's really hard for me to explain it until you watch the video. But remember this part, okay? This is what's very important. What I did was I ordered a box of these. I put a video up of me opening up the tin can of Bob Ross mints. The reason why I ordered this mints is because I wanted to see this. You ready? I wanted to see if these came in a package. And they did. And this is how I found them. Now, these are mints. Regular mints. Nothing else. But I want you guys to know that things could get put out of context. I could have put this video out, let it bleep, and you guys would have thought, oh my god, there was drugs involved. Oh boy, I knew this was an overdose. They're mints. I had to wait. I wanted to disseminate this information so that you guys know that these are mints. Look at them. That's what was in the video, okay? That could have been taken out of context. The other thing that could have been taken out of context, I bleeped something else out. Why I bleeped something else out is because this individual had stuff in Kylie's car. I did talk to the dad, and the dad said it's super normal for that individual to have any kind of stuff in Kylie's car. Completely normal. I was like, so you're not concerned? He goes, no. He goes, this shit should be there everywhere. I was like, okay, good. And if you guys seen the Sun's post, you guys could see that, this individual has a good alibi, wasn't there. I guess what I'm trying to say is this. I could have switched this narrative around 100%. I could have done it for clicks. I could have done it for views. I could have taken this a whole nother way, and I chose not to do that. I chose not to do that on purpose. All right.
You did a good job. Now pat yourself on the back.
I'm going to be releasing the video out probably sooner than expected. I expect it to be released tomorrow around 10 a.m. It might still even be released tomorrow at 10 a.m. so all this information could go ahead and circulate. But just remember, all right, when you guys watch it, not drugs. That's exactly how they come.
He made 2 separate videos besides this live stream talking about the Bob Ross Happy Tree mints. And yes, him telling his subscribers that there was some mysterious information that he had to edit out is building hype for his video. I really wish creators would stop like, oh, it's not about the money, it's not about the money. You know what, maybe it's not all about the money, but you're making money. And as long as you're doing the right things and not treating people crappy and not hurting anybody, I really don't see the issue with it. But this whole thing right here is just like, ugh. Okay, before I wrap up this video, I wanted to play one more clip.
Right? I want you guys to know that, the law enforcement officer who came there, and he got mad after, I lied to him. I told him I didn't have a laptop because I wanted to give that laptop to Grandpa. He apologized afterwards. He was really cordial. He said, I'm sorry, I'm just used to people lying to me. It's like when somebody lies to me, I feel mad. And I understand. I mean, they have a hard job as it is. They don't need us making their life worse. We're all trying to do our best. I try to do my best. I am looking for Kylie's phone. I don't know if they have the phone or if they don't. Oh, were the mints wet? No, they were completely sealed. Completely sealed. Good question. But just so you guys know, all right? If your family member ever goes missing, it takes a community to find your family member. If your family member goes missing, you're going to depend on law enforcement. You're going to depend on AWP. You're going to depend on people like you guys who spread the word. Without you guys, this would have never spread like wildfire. So to the YouTube crime community, my hat's off to you guys. All right. Thank you so much. Without you guys, like the public pressure, you guys are the strongest group out there. The group that can put the pressure on everyone to kind of get stuff done. So keep that in mind. I will probably be releasing a video, but please just spread this word out. I know that as soon as I release it, things are going to get nasty. Things are going to get crazy. So I just want you guys to understand that, okay? Please. It's not about money. I mean, this video, I think maybe I have 12 people that have joined to be a member. What's 12 times $5 minus what YouTube takes? Nothing. Okay, again, this is not about the money. This is about how information is disseminated. I told you guys I was going to be real with you guys. I'm trying my very best to do that. So thank you guys so much for all your support. I'm sorry I had to do it this way. I'm really sorry.
Okay, I'm still not really sure why he had to do it this way. I just don't get that. And okay, this isn't just this video where he's talking about how it's not about the money and how, it's about helping people. He says this in like every live stream and every video, and he is constantly reminding people how many, good deeds he does, like on his community tab and in videos and live streams. And it just, I don't know, it just gives me this weird feeling. But what I really wanted to comment on was how he lied to law enforcement and wanted to give the laptop to the grandpa. So I'm assuming that the grandpa and the parents were all cleared by law enforcement and they're not suspects, right? But, okay, and I understand also that law enforcement was very negligent in leaving all the stuff in the reservoir like that. But still, like, giving this evidence that you were really upset that law enforcement wasn't responding to you, and you cried when you found it, but you want to give it to the grandpa, and you wanted to lie to law enforcement. The grandpa, when he got it in his hands, he was like, can I touch this? He was nervous. He wanted law enforcement to, like, give him clearance. Like, can I take this? Is it okay? Because you should. It's evidence. And grandpa seems like a really sweet guy, but the thing is that you never know in cases who's who and what happened. And in no way do I think the family is suspicious, in my opinion. But I'm just saying. And I know as creators, we all make mistakes, but he just happens to be dealing in a situation that is very, very real for his content. So it's kind of a different situation for him. Anyways, I would like to think that he was a nice guy. He seemed like he was a nice guy when he first came here, but his attitude towards other creators, kind of as if he's like better than everybody else, just was a major turnoff to me. And always talking like we and our, like he has a team, and kind of always saying the same things that AWP does. I don't know. I could totally look past all that if he wasn't being like a jerk to other creators. Because all I can find is 2 channels that reacted to his video that he took down, and they reacted in a negative way, and that's how he, like, that was his response to take it down and stomp his feet and say, you know, his audience isn't mature enough. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, I hope y'all liked the video. Love y'all.